Amateur hour here, Wizards of the Coast, man. Drag on down. Drag. He's got no respect for puns, man. Drag on down. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Grixis, ladies and gentlemen. What is Grixis, you're asking yourself? Black, red, and blue. Yes, but what kind of Grixis tonight? Grixis control? No, I'm tired of control decks already. Grixis Dragons. That's why this is Nicol Bolas' legacy. You want a little bit of lore? Nicol Bolas was a main antagonist of the Magic the Gathering universe, multiverse, I guess. Brother of Ugin, who we all know, and evil, wanted to become a god and take control of, well, multiple planes, really. And Grixis was his colors. He was generally black, red, and blue. He is gone, imprisoned in a plane far beyond anyone's reaching, but his legacy is still here. So that's why we're going to do a legendary dragon, Bolas Grixis dragon deck today. In Alchemy, mostly, but we do have a standard build, so don't dump your laptop in hydrochloric acid just because I said Alchemy. So before we do that, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you. Just terribly. It'll be awful. He's got a light cycle and a robot arm now, so he will chase you down on a Tron-style light cycle. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live stream. We're going to say hello to all the people and spam the like and subscribe in the chat. We would love to have you there. Check out our Discord community. We'd love to have you there as well. Check out for all the news and information, deck help, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I built are on my AetherHub. That's in the link below. And I'm happy to announce that we now have channel memberships. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you are on YouTube and you want to help support the channel directly, you can get a channel membership. If you're unable to make it to Twitch, you can't support me there, you can support with a channel membership. Get some cool prizes, get some cool direct contact stuff like that, and priority responses and things like that. So check that out there below. Let's get into it. Professor's Warning. Nobody likes this card but me, but hey, indestructibility in the face of the amount of removal we have, especially board wipes, is going to be extremely useful. The 1/1 counter, not so much, but the indestructibility, yes. So Shambling Gas, we got a ramp, man. And we're also going to need sacrifice fodder for stuff. We need that treasure, we need that ramp, and we need some early plays here. Because dragons, as you may or may know, are pretty big and heavy on the back end. So we do need to be doing stuff early on. Abrade. Deals 3 damage to any target or destroy target artifact. Obviously, artifacts are a big deal right now, folks. If you want something else that's more damage, sure, but I think a little bit of artifact control is not a bad idea all around, for the most part. So don't be afraid of the Abrade, as I say. There's a lot of vehicles and artifacts that cause you trouble right now, so go for that. And a little bit of extra damage on the board doesn't hurt either. Dragonkin Berserker. All right. This is a very useful one, especially when we're filling the board with dragons. We need early plays in dragons. Like I said, he's a great blocker at a 2/2 first strike. He boasts, and his boast gets cheaper by 1. We can create 5/5 flying red dragons. That's pretty powerful later on in the game. If he can get up there, we can really, really overwhelm things. We can really, really make things happen. So he's a great early play from Kaldheim. Dragon's Fire, of course, if you're going to have big dragons in your hand, you can be able to do 6 damage or something like that. Even if your dragons get bigger than that, they can do 7 or whatever like that. It's normally 3, but you can roast people for more if you give the chance, if you power up things. Really, really cool stuff there. Great removal card in mono red. Now, this is our alchemy card. The one alchemy card we have in here, Fearsome Whelp. Okay? It's just an uncommon. So, if you want to craft it, you can. It should be pretty easy. It's not a rare, it's not a mythic, where it's just an uncommon. It helps dragons so much. However, if you just can't bring yourself to do it for whatever reason, I understand. Okay? There's no need to panic. Look at the sideboard here. A little bit of Magda, Brazen Outlaw will help, a little bit of Sudden Breakthrough. The main thing we want is ramp. That's what this card is. What this card does is, at the beginning of your upkeep, each dragon card in your hand perpetually gains this spell cost 1 less to cast, and it's a flying and a haste. So it's making dragons cheaper. Magda, of course, will make dwarves. We don't care. Whenever dwarf you control becomes tapped, create treasure. She will help create treasure when she attacks, obviously. And then if we get enough treasure, we can search our library for a dragon card, put that card in the battlefield, then shuffle. And then, of course, Sudden Breakthrough is +2 and First Strike. This can be a very surprising one if people aren't expecting it, and it creates treasure. Another Shambling Ghast is not a bad idea. Another Deadly Dispute for a little bit more ramp. Anything that's going to help you build up to the big boys, you're really going to want to ramp as you go on. So if you can't run Fearsome Whelp, that's what you can do for the standard build. Dragon Turtle, I don't think enough people play this one, man. This is a tough guy, man. A 3/5 for only 2 blue and 1. That's solid. The reason it sucks is it comes into play tapped, and it doesn't untap until the next turn during its next untap step. But, I mean, as a 3/5 flash, you do it on their turn. You do the drag below. When Dragon Turtle enters the battlefield, tap it, and up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. They don't untap during the control's next untap step. So your turn goes, doesn't untap. Their turn goes, doesn't untap. Your turn again, it does untap, and he's still tapped out. So a 3/5, pretty beefy turtle here, guys. I really like this one. It's a good surprise card to throw in there. It does require 2 blue, but generally with treasure, we don't have too many mana problems in the mid to late game. Atsushi, the Blazing Sky, is probably one of the better dragons, mythic rare dragons. This is where we're going to get to the legendary dragons. That's why it's in Bolas's legacy. Who is worthy of Bolas's crown of the Grixis dragons? I don't know. Atsushi is a contender. 4/4 flying and trample for 2 red and 2. That would be good in and of itself. A 4/4 flying for 2 red and 2 is pretty good. Now, what we also have is exile the top 2 cards of your library. When it dies, until the end of your turn, you may play, until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards, or create 3 treasure tokens, which is really cool. That's a lot of treasure to ramp by. That's why sacrifice is going to be interesting in here. I like these dragons because they punish you for killing them. You know, I always, if you're a long-time Magic the Gathering, if you're a long-time Villain, you know I like cards that punish the opponent for getting rid of them. It really does help things. So people running board wipes, they're going to have to deal with you getting a ton of ramp and treasure form, or they're going to have to deal with you getting a ton of card options to play. Galazeth Prismari, of course, is a 3/4 flying Elder Dragon that comes into play at the beginning of your mana event. You may spend treasure without sacrificing it. You can just tap it, and it comes in with a free treasure token. He's pretty good. Solid early dragon too. Iymrith Predator. Now here's the trick that I thought of, especially with these Kamigawa dragons. Iymrith Predator is a vampire dragon, of course. Whenever Iymrith Predator becomes tapped, exile 1 target card from the graveyard and put a 1/1 counter on Iymrith Predator. Sacrifice another creature, and then Iymrith Predator gains indestructible until the end of turn, and then you can tap it. So if we're talking about sacrifice outlets, Iymrith Predator being indestructible with a sacrifice outlet is really good. What I'm talking about is Atsushi, Kairi, and Junji all being the sacrifice outlets for Iymrith. If we want to immediately trigger, we want to bust those dragons open and take their juicy insides, like we want to crack open Junji, or we just want to crack open Atsushi, go for it, man. They're great on Iymrith. You can feed him other dragons, especially the ones that have better effects on death, especially if they're trying to play a removal, and especially if they're trying to play board wipes and get those bonuses off. So he becomes invincible and you get 3 treasure. That's a good combo there. We have one Iymrith, Desert Doom, of course. We're all familiar with him. 5/5 flying, legendary creature, 4 war as long as untapped, and then he helps you draw cards later on. Junji, the Midnight Sky, very, very cool on our mono black deck if you haven't seen it. Flying and menace, 5/5. When he dies, each opponent discards and loses 2 life, or put target non-dragon creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Now remember, this is a graveyard. This is not just your graveyard, this is any graveyard. So even theirs, you can grab somebody, and then we lose 2 life. So if they knock out a really cool creature, you kill a really cool creature, they lose it or they mill it or something like that, they have to discard it. Just sacrifice with Iymrith, sacrifice Junji, take it, boom, it's yours now. Fantastic stuff. Of course, we can't go anywhere without Goldspan. Our treasure generating OP Valkyrie card, a Keldheim card. That's going to be a fantastic one, creating treasure tokens. This is the alchemy version, however, you can just trade it out for the non-alchemy version. Kairi, the Swirling Sky, is going to be another one. That we only have one of these in here. When it dies, I like that it's a 6/6 ward. It's the most expensive one we had with 2 blue. Ward 3, which is good. Kairi dies, return any number of target non-land permanents with total mana value of 6 or less to their owner's hands, or mill 6 card, then return 2 instants and or sorceries from your graveyard to your hand. So you can bring back those instants and sorceries very quickly, or you can start knocking back other people's hand. You can start knocking back their stuff there. Very, very useful. If you want to knock back some flying defenders, sacrifice him. Let him die or whatever. Knock back some defenders, do something crazy with it. You can get some cool combos off with sacrificing. And of course, Imvarinaro as Inferno in the Storm Mounts. A great red dragon from Forgotten Realms. This spell cannot be countered. A little gift for our blue friends there. 6/6 flying haste, and of course he can do a crazy amount of burn. If he does 20, he can burn out 20 to any target. So the Bolas' legacy alive and well in Grixis Dragons. I used to play a paper Grixis Dragons about 5 years ago after Tarkir. It was damn near unbeatable. Will this one live up to it? I don't know. 3 islands, 1 Ottawa Soaring City. Very useful there. And now remember, there's a cool trick we can do here with Otawara, with Takunuma, and with Sokuzan. They cost 1 less for each legendary creature we control. So this is the other synergy we have. We have so many legendary creatures in this deck that these triggers are a lot cheaper. So we can get Sokuzan, Takunuma, and Otawara off pretty cheap. Overall, pushing things back to people's hand, returning things to our hand, or creating spirit tokens with haste. Very, very useful. If you want to load up on more, we kind of have the legendary synergy with these legendary lands here. So that's really useful at the end of the day. 3 islands, 1 swamp, 4 mountains. We're really relying on the pathways here to do the heavy lifting for our mana base and the treasure. But we do have a lot of interesting and fun synergies here. The mana base for triple colors is always tricky, but I think it's fun. I think we do have a good time with this one. I accidentally took a card away here. What card did I take away? Was it Iymrith? What did I take away here? I think it was a Shambling Ghast. Okay, so the sideboard looks like that. We look at the stats here. 6, 10, 27, mostly red, 3.1 average, solidly in mid-range territory. 29 creatures, 22 are dragons, 8 instants, 23 lands total, and again, a lot of treasure. We have Iymrith on the back here. Very, very cool stuff. It is an alchemy deck, but you can run it in standard. I'll post both, no problems there. And then, of course, we look at it on the view here. Yeah, we're all over the place here. 1s, we have a lot of 2s to get out early, especially even the sideboard. A lot of 2s to get out early. 1, 3, then we're living at the 4s, 5s, and 6s for those big legends coming in the back end there. So, a horizontal gang, there you go. Let's get this going, and we will run the alchemy. We're in diamond right now, making some progress. Let's get it going, boys. Leave a comment. Tell me how you would change it, what you would modify about this one. Real interested to hear some feedback on this one. So yeah, the weird thing about content creation is that you kind of got to let that go. Clever sounds, because you've got to believe that you're good enough to draw in everybody. And if you don't think that you can't do it. You've got to have a certain amount of almost arrogant confidence. Not really arrogance, but you've got to have a certain amount of self-assuredness to say, yes, this is me, and you should be watching me, you know? It feels weird at first, because we're, for a lot of our life, we're not like that, but ultimately, people call this, playing games. This is entertainment. This is what this is. This is the entertainment business. Like it or not, this is just the same thing as professional sports. Professional sports isn't sports. It's entertainment. I'm a professional athlete. Yeah, it's entertainment. That's what it is. Streaming, entertainment. acting, entertainment. Any of these things, that's what they are. Karl Palacios, well, where's he been? Talking about dudes have been gone for a while. Yeah, anything that you're doing, these are all entertainment field. So you got to really believe that, yeah, I can really do this, you know. I am a certain amount of intense. At the end of the day, I'm playing a video game, but, you know, it's, are you really watching it just for the video game, or are you watching it for the other stuff that goes on, you know what I mean? So, that's the question. Wow, a control deck. This is really unusual. You usually never see these anymore, man. You usually never see fucking control decks anymore, man. It's very, very strange that that we even got to get a glimpse of one of these decks. I cannot fucking start a hand with a fucking with a Fearsome Whelp, huh? I cannot fucking start with the Fearsome Whelp or any of my removal. It's all fucking feeds me heavy shit. It's all it does is feed me heavy shit. That's fucking amazing. Oh, okay. He's gonna give me double strike. Yeah, go follow Clever Stone, man. Whatever, man. I don't care. You've been coming here for a while. You've been supporting me for a while. So the very least I can do is come in and tell him to come by you, man. Playing with ogres on Monday. A Monday ogre day. That'd be fun. Ogre day Mondays. Ogre day is a Monday. Fearsome Whelp. There you go. Let's see. He's got the full wipe. No, he's got the Teferi. Okay. Ogre Oni. Yeah, I've thought of it. Rakdos. There's too many good Rakdos builds right now, which is kind of an issue because I can't just keep putting out Rakdos after Rakdos. I'd like to, but damn if there's not a lot of them. Damn if there ain't a lot of Rakdos right now, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. You get it, guys. These fucking guys get it. The Autobot would ban you. Autobots transform and roll out. And Mahiro4102. Sorry, my guy. You just got Bolased, which means that several heavy wooden balls tied with string got thrown at your legs and wrapped up around you and tripped you over. That's what it means to get Bolased. Apex Freeman, I did not know you were a YouTube content creator either, man. How come you guys never tell me this stuff? Man, I'm having trouble with my brain right now, man. Seriously. Argus DG, how you doing? Yes, everything changes when observed. Alright, let's do red. Let's do that. Let's do this. Great treasure token. Duress, interesting. The old non-creature, non-land. They're all creatures and lands in there, my guy. Dark Claw, thank you, sis. Thank you so much, Dark Claw. Alright, let's come in with this one. Perhaps your games are observed. The shuffle says, yeah, when my games are observed, the very nature of observing them changes them. Yes. Very interesting phenomena. Alright, let's swing in. I don't want to have to sacrifice Fearsome Whelp, but I will to keep Iymrith alive. I should do that, man. I should do that. I should, one night, maybe Monday night, maybe tomorrow night, I won't stream. And, or I'll just won't record the video while streaming, and I'll see what happens. We have a hypothesis, we will test the hypothesis, and then we'll return with an observation. Very scientific of us. Yeah. See, I think we're onto something here when Stignox agrees with me. I think we're definitely onto something here when Stignox agrees with me, because he never agrees with me. Poison the cup. No, thank you. I don't want any. I used to play Frisbee. I never played golf, though. I never played Frisbee golf. I just tossed the disc around. But, nukes! It's nukes, everybody. And Almi is gone. Okay, so we're moving along here a little bit. Red Dragon. I think I have an idea. Have you made your Tanuki yet? Tanuki deck yet, man? Where is the Gruul Tanuki deck? That's what I want to know, man. Can it work? And if it can't work, why can't it work? Shambler. I know I always say this, but you do historic. Man. I don't know, man. I'm hesitant to dip my toe, man, into historic. Oh, Shingago, the Boundless Virtue. Yeah, I am historic, man. I watched that anime intro that they did for the whatchamacallit. This guy is honest to God running shrines right now. Heavens to Betsy running shrines. So I was watching the anime intro that they did, and I said to myself when I was done watching it, I said, you know, if I would have told me back in '95 that you'll eventually one day see an anime Jin-Jitaxis, you'll see an anime Phyrexian fighting ninjas, I'd be like, what the fuck, what are you even talking about? The fuck does that even mean? And my young self would just be like, no, man, for real. Anime Jin-Jitaxis is going to be fighting people, and you're going to think it's great. You're going to love it. You're going to be like, wow, great, anime Jin-Jitaxis. Bailout. What is this, a green trampler? What is this, a green trampler? That's what it seems like. Weird, man. Is he gonna run in? Okay. Believe in the cleave, yeah, man. I mean, I know Embercleave is good. You know, people are saying that people were saying that Kamigawa was the new Eldraine. I think Kaldheim was the new Eldraine. Like, Kaldheim's got all the power in it, man. Doesn't it? So you gonna hit me with that janky ass snowman? You weren't impressed by Kaldheim? Okay. Alright. I mean, ooh, he's got a reach card. Okay. He's got a reach card. See if he's got an instant to power it up. Ah, yeah, he does. If I can get a burn, I can win. If I can get a burn, I can win. Hey, look, it's a burn. Alright, that'll do it. That'll do it. Somebody left a comment the other day that enchantments really blow vehicles out of the water, man. I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Exodio deck at full power. I don't know, rather they just dry off 5 cards. Every enchantment is good, man. Mulligan this crap. Holy lord. Alright, keep that. Return 1 card. Professor's Warning. We don't need it. Shrines, I've been tempted by shrines, man. Just because I'm bored. It's like the King in Yellow, man. You shouldn't touch it, but, but the boredom gets to you. I'm interested in Shrine Dragons, though. Yeah, oh god, the control, man. Please, Lord, help me with the control, man. Lord, help me with control. The Lord save me from control decks. Oh, man. They really, really, really put it in. They really were just like, hey, guys, do you like violence? Well, would you rather it just not happen at all? Would you rather just nothing happen in the game? Is that what you want? You want nothing to happen in this game at all, ever? Well, boy, do we have something for you if that's what you want. You're gonna love this crap. Literally nothing will happen the whole game. You're gonna love it. You're gonna think it's great. What is he doing here? Skeleton swarming. Okay. Alright, well, we might be able to out-aggro this. We might be able to outspeed this, guys. Yeah, Michigo's a common, bro. There's some really banger commons and uncommons in this deck, man. In this whole series, bro. Like, there are some fucking commons and uncommons in this motherfucker. Like, woof. They hitting like woof. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. They always balance it. That's the one thing about Standard, is that they'll always balance it. They always try to figure out the power creep. You know? Prosperous Innkeeper, okay. Midnight Sky. Crap. Yeah, I love Dogbone, man. Dogbone was the bangers, man. Dogbone was poggers, man. Wait, can I channel on a... shit, I should have channeled later. Discard and sacrifice, yeah. Blood's gonna hit me there. Let's see, that's gonna be 9, 10, 11, 12 from 14. Cursebound Witch. Well, if I hit a... Nope, that's mana. That's all that's ever gonna be. So we're done here, man. I mean, there's solutions to problems like this. A little bit of that, one of those flame whelps, one of those flame bangers or something like that. But you know, it's hard to expect any of these coming in. I love the Dogbones deck, man. I don't think that got enough love, man. I don't think Dogbones got enough love. 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 Man Hey, Stignox, thank you for coming by, man. That's the funny thing, man. I'll build a meme deck and it'll be a banger. I love that, man. I like that about Magic. As I can literally put together a meme deck. I want it to be skeletons and wolves, so it's dogs and bones. Like, come on, man. The meme, I love meme decks, man. You can't beat them. When the whole concept, I was just playing. Man, I wanted to do a video essay on that game. I was just playing Blood Dragon, and that whole. Yeah, I'll do more meme decks eventually. Usually, when I get bored, I start doing meme decks. This dude is mana burnt so bad, dude. Holy crap, man. He is not doing good. I feel bad. Deck tag the villain's method. Yeah, I'll eventually do that, man. I just really don't know how popular something like that's gonna be, man. That's really the main issue. Because I would put a lot of time and energy and effort into something like that, and then it would crap out, and I would be sad. Ooh, homie. Oh man, I feel bad for this dude. Yeah, you don't like whelps. I don't know what the problem is, man. You don't like whelps, but I mean, I have a bunch of mana and treasure, so it's not like it's gonna matter, you know. He got mana screwed. Poor guy, man. Jeskai Dragons. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't like it like this, man. If anybody deserves. Oh, look at that. Look at that big bastard there, huh? So they really missed the opportunity here to call his ability drag on down. I mean, come on, man. How could you not call that drag on down? It's ridiculous, man. It's amateur hour here at Wizards of the Coast, man. Drag on down. Drag. He's got no respect for puns, man. Drag on down. Oh, but it's not the correct name from the monster manual. I don't care if it's the correct name for the monster manual. Should be called Drag On Down. SMH, bro. Oh, Core Blade Master. I have like a billion of those. Yeah, you know this set had powerful commons and uncommons when I damn near have as many uncommons left as I do have rares. Like, my uncommon and rare wilds are about at the same level. Oof. Oof. I go... Huh. Weird. I don't know how to feel about this, but okay. I mean, they did the Sharknado thing. They did a few silly ones, but I mean, that's what I love about the. Oh man, this dude, Iron Apprentice, man, he's boss, bro. I gotta start working out with Iron Apprentice, man. Dude lifts, man. Look at that dude. That dude lifts, bro. Do you even lift? Yeah, I lift like Iron Apprentice. What if instead of everybody playing the game of Magic, everybody did nothing, and then just won when they played a super powerful card? STUMFA. Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. Flaming Wisp. Wonder if he's a big fan of the Flaming Lips. Everyone's playing Cosmos Elixir now, man. I don't know what's up with that. Who freaking wants Cosmos Elixir? Grixis, yeah. Oh, I didn't know you were a Grixis fan, man. You never know who's a Grixis fan nowadays, bro. Grixis used to be big, and then Grixis got small. It wasn't Grixis who got small, it was the world. That's what they're gonna say. Atsushi, I don't know why more people don't play this, bro. Like, this is a really good card. Like, a 2 red and 2 flying and trample, and then when it dies, it gives you 3 treasure or lets you play the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your turn. Like, come on, bro. Like, really. Better have that board wipe, homie. That ain't it. He's letting me get the kill. What a gentleman. What a gentleman's letting me get the kill with the dragons here. This is going to be a big hit, boys. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Talk about dragging down, am I right? Am I right, you guys? Alright, we got time for like one more. I haven't done a Golgari yet. I do have a Golgari coming. Boogeyman, 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 Boogeyman. Oof, this is not a good opener. Oh man, that's a worse opener. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay. Alright, yeah. Jeskai, I might do. I like to do holiday decks even though nobody watches them. Wow. Absolute wow. Absolute garbage here, bros. Wow. Okay. Red is the most common color I have in this deck, and it will not do it for me. I can drag down with the Dragon Turtle, though. I don't know what he's waiting for. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. Look at that, guys. 25% chance of a red mana pop, and it's not going to happen. Oh, please kill me with Field of Ruin. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I can actually get a red mana out. Dude did me a favor. Trying to do a Golgari gain and drain mana. I'm not about that. You know what I haven't seen lately? I have not seen people using Mirror Box. And I thought we would see Mirror Box everywhere. I guess it's kind of too expensive, huh? I guess it's a little too expensive. Is that the problem with Mirror Box? I've been living in a heart-shaped Mirror Box. Hey. Way, I got a new complaint. Yeah, I might have to do a Gruul Mirror Box. There's Loth. Alright. Oh my goodness, it's freaking skeletons. Did we just play this guy? Mardu Samurai Mirror Box. What samurai would you want to have multiple down on the board, though? I guess Ryu? There's nothing I can do to stop this. He's gonna at least do 10. -2. Well, there you go. GG. GG. A little bit of more removal would have been nice there, but hey, what can you do? All right, guys, we're gonna end it right there for tonight. Decent. Again, underperforming, man. Having some really bad issues with my brain right now, man. I just have not been playing at 100%, man. Need to get some more of this water into my thing. Is this better than the standard? You know, I don't know. I don't know if it is. Iymrith, I definitely think some of it is. I think there's a way to do Grixis, and I want to be Grixis great again, man. I do want to explore that. But man, the amount of control is in there. Maybe some counter spells throwing in. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe some counter spells in here to try to stop a lot of this control, bro. But the game has shifted so much. It's very strange. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it right there. Until next time, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye bye.